Hello everyone, I'm Dimensional Master, and I'm going to talk about the Pokemon press conference and some Pokemon Sword and Shield news that I have to catch up with. Well, let's not waste any time and let's go on to it. Now, the Pokemon Go Plus Plus. Yes, that's the real name of the new peripheral they showed in the Pokemon press conference. Now, it could act as a Pokemon Go Plus. Like, you could track Pokemon, you could also catch Pokemon while you're not on your phone, and see how you would interact with the Pokemon. Now, it could do the same features, look for Pokestops, and also capture Pokemon while you're just looking at the little active lights that happen. Now, what's different about it, it's using another feature called Pokemon Sleep, which actually tracks your sleep and will probably give you various rewards for sleeping. Now, I don't know if I'll get this because really I already have this, the Pokeball Go Plus, and it's just so much better. You could do the same things, and it could also be used as a Switch controller, barely of course, but it still works well. You could also catch Pokemon in Pokemon Let's Go by the motion of the Pokeball, which is very awesome, and that's why this is the value of $50. Now, if this Pokemon Sleep thing is $50, I'm not going to get it. Probably $20 is worth of the value, but really, I'm not really impressed. Pokemon Masters is a new mobile game that they actually showed at the press conference, and it sounds like you're going to be interacting with all these Pokemon Masters from different generations, and you would also have tag team battles with them. It's like just a new Pokemon adventure, and it seems just so awesome on how they created this. But there's going to be more news about it later, and it's going to release in 2019. So, we'll see how that goes. Pokemon Home is a new storage service like Pokemon Bank. But the difference between Pokemon Bank is that Pokemon Bank stores Pokemon from all the different Pokemon games, and it only works on the 3DS. Now, the difference with Pokemon Home is that not only could you store all the Pokemon that you have from Pokemon Bank, but you could also store Pokemon Go Pokemon and Pokemon Let's Go Pokemon, and also transfer some of the Pokemon in Sword and Shield. Now, that's just great because I would like a service that takes all the Pokemon from every game that we've ever played and actually transfer them to the new Pokemon games. But there is some disappointing news. Now for the Pokemon Sword and Shield news. Now, Pokemon Home does work, but there's going to be some Pokemon that are missing from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Not only will you miss some Pokemon, there's not going to be any Mega Evolutions, there's not going to be any Z moves. There's just going to be some Pokemon that you could transfer, but they have to be in the Galar Regional Dex. There's no National Dex. Unfortunately, this is a very sad thing, because what would Mr. Iwata do? He would actually say, let me help you, and also, let's have all the Pokemon from all recent games. Now, I don't know why or how they have so many limitations now. Like, I was able to look up in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and they have all the Pokemon there. All 800 and something Pokemon that you could just put on a 3DS. Why are they having limitations where they can't add 200 more Pokemon and also can't have Mega Stones and not have them Mega Evolve or actually have them have Z moves? It's very weird Mr. Iwata would have fixed this, and he wouldn't have wanted this, because he would want every Pokemon to be in this game, and I can't believe they're having limitations now. Now, this is going to be on the Switch, which the Switch has a lot more power than the 3DS, so why? I mean, I really don't understand. This is very disappointing. And I just hope they fix it through time. Probably add DLC to fix it, but there's no news of that, so we have to take it as it is. Now, the only thing that has been viewed is that Noivern and Noibat are going to be in this regional dex. But other than that, this is very disappointing. Now, let's talk about the Pokemon that are going to be in Pokemon Sword and Shield. First, I want to talk about Yampert, and he's the electric dog Pokemon, and it seems that he has the moves Spark and Play Rough. Now, what I like about this Pokemon, I don't know. Probably it's just because it's a dog, or probably because of the fan art that has been made by the fan community. Just interacting with other Pokemons, with this other Pokemon, and just playing around. And it just seems that this is such a great Pokemon, and I think it probably will evolve into a more stronger Pokemon, and this will be probably the new Growlithe of the Pokemon Galar series. So that will be cool. I love the Pokemon, love the design. Now let's go to the next Pokemon. Now this Pokemon I'm not very fond about. Its name is Impidimp. I think that's how you say it. Probably different pronunciations or something like that, but I don't know how to say it. Now, what I feel about this Pokemon, it's just, it lacks, no, it cries creativity to the next level. I mean, I thought they had no Pokemon in Pokemon Generation 5, but man, this Pokemon overlaps what Generation 5 did. This is worse than what they did in Generation 5. Now, really, it just seems, I don't know. I mean, why did you create this creature? Like, it has a cool typing. Dark and Fairy should work fine. But this design, I can't believe you did this. I mean, really, I really don't like the design. You could see that right now. And I'm sorry if people like this design, but I'm not for it. Now, let's talk about the new gym leader. Her name is Nessa, and she's a water-type gym leader. And really, I really like this character. I'm glad that Pokemon's putting more ethnic-based characters, which is so awesome to have in Pokemon, and she seems like a good fit. Well, that's all the time we have today. Thank you for watching. Rate thumbs up if you liked it. Rate thumbs down if you don't. And what do you think about the new direction Pokemon is going? Do you like it or dislike it? Leave a comment down below, and maybe I'll react to it. Well, see you guys.